The wine was icy when it splashed across my face, dripping from my chin, soaking my shirt, cutting through the air like a blade. Her hand was steady when she threw it. That's what stayed with me. "Pay the bill," she said, voice sharp, lips pressed tight. "Or this is over." Her mother's laugh followed, high and piercing, like she'd been waiting years for this exact scene. Waiting to watch me humiliated. The waiter lingered beside the check, frozen between retreating and witnessing the wreckage. I didn't flinch. I placed the napkin neatly on the table, looked at both of them, and smiled. "Then I guess it's over," I said, standing. 3 years. That's how long I'd loved her. Long enough to believe the lies. Long enough to ignore every warning. She'd been dazzling at first, smart, ambitious, always 2 steps ahead. We fell hard and fast. She said I made her feel safe. I believed her. I even paid for her MBA, thinking it was an investment in our future. She told me we were building a life. Turns out, I was building her a throne, and her mother was right there, polishing the crown. Her mother never approved of me. Said I was too modest, which was polite code for not rich or flashy enough. I ignored it. I believed in working quietly, earning my place. But as time passed, the cracks showed. Lavish dinners, 5-star vacations, designer bags, always just until she got her bonus. I told myself that's what love does. Forgive, sacrifice. Then I saw the messages. Just a text preview on her phone from a name I didn't know. A dinner that wasn't on her work calendar. She brushed it off, laughed when I asked twice. But I started paying attention. In her cloud storage, she'd forgotten to hide the photos. Her, with another man, at the same expensive restaurant we'd gone to for our anniversary, wearing the same dress, the same smile, just a different face across the table. Her mother had even heart-reacted the picture. That's when I knew it wasn't just infidelity, it was a long, calculated con. I didn't confront her right away. I documented everything. For 6 weeks, I played the fool, smiling, nodding, acting as if nothing had changed. In the background, I hired an old college friend, a forensic accountant, to dig. He traced my credit card charges, bank transfers, Venmo payments, found a hidden account in her name. The tuition money I'd paid had been converted into crypto. She dropped out of the MBA program 3 months earlier. I also found edits to a prenup her mother pushed her to propose. A sneaky clause that voided joint assets if I was ever deemed emotionally unstable. I read every line. And I planned. The dinner was her idea, a thank you for her mother at ECLA, the kind of place without prices on the menu, where men are expected to prove themselves with the bill. I agreed. She showed up in red, her mother dripping in diamonds. I wore my calm. They ordered starters, seafood towers, expensive wine, laughing loudly, speaking like I should be grateful just to sit at their table. I let them toast to new beginnings. Then the bill arrived, $1, $2.74, service included. She slid it toward me. That's when I said, "No." The wine flew. The restaurant went silent. Her mother smirked like she'd scored a victory. She hadn't. I reached into my bag and pulled out a leather-bound folder. Inside, copies of the bank transfers, tuition records, hidden account statements, the affair photos, messages, proof she'd used my company's card without permission. Enough to get her sued. Enough to get her charged. Her mother's face fell first, then hers. "I've already filed for annulment," I said. "Fraud." She opened her mouth to argue, but I kept going. "That crypto wallet? Already reported. Tax fraud's federal." The waiter blinked. She went pale. Her mother muttered something about calling her lawyer. "You should," I said, standing. "Tonight." I placed a $100 bill on the table for the waiter, turned and walked out. By morning, her accounts were frozen. Word of her MBA dropout spread across LinkedIn. I made sure the right people saw. The man she'd been seeing? Married. His wife reached out. They're dealing with that mess now. My lawyer was precise, surgical. She tried to paint herself as the victim, claimed I'd lost control. But I had every conversation, every request, every manipulation recorded. My evidence was airtight. She lost it all. Her image, her funding, her next luxury getaway. Her mother called a dozen times. I never answered. They'd expected me to break, to plead, to explode. I didn't. I studied them, learned their game, and ended it by my rules. Now I sleep like a man who never shouted, never slammed a door, never sent a desperate text. I just let the truth do what it always does: burn everything down.